everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. Today is card day and I am going to share a pop-up card. It's one of my favorite cards to do, and this is the card that I'm sharing. I hope it'll focus on this because it's one of those autofocus cameras. So there we go. That's the front of it, and then when you open it, it pops up the little milkshake, and this is using the Share a Milkshake bundle. And I love this one. It's just so cute. And don't forget, I wanted to share also that celebration is ending on the 28th. So today will be the last day to order from Celebration and to get your free goodies. So don't forget about that. I don't want anybody to miss out. I've been talking about it a lot lately because I don't want anybody to miss out. So this is what I'm sharing today. I hope you enjoy it. And let's go down to my workspace. Okay, so here we are with the card that we are making. And also, for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I forgot to say that in the intro, so welcome to my channel for all of you who are new. And please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you can catch all the videos that I share. I post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. All right, so here is the pop-up card. I love this stamp set. It is so cute, and I wanted to use it again. And so I created this card here. So this is what we're making. I'm changing the card base to basic white because I thought after I used, this is petal pink, but after I used it, I thought I may have liked the white better. So I'm going to make the basic white. All right, so for this, it is a mini slimline. So this card is 6 by 3.5. That is the size of the small, but I see people doing them other sizes too, but this is the size that I like. And you're going to use a piece of 6 by 7, and on the 7-inch side, you're going to score it at 3.5. So that gives you the 3.5 by 6 card base. You're going to need 2 pieces to mat it, one for the inside and one for the outside. And the mat pieces are 3 1/4 by 5 3/4. Don't worry about writing these down. It'll be in the inspiration sheet on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. You can print it, download it, and print it. I'm also using for this, I'm using the stitched rectangles, and I cut out 2, one for the front and one for the pop-up. And these, if you want to cut them out, they're approximately 2 5/8 by 4 inches, so they're both about the same. Then for the mechanism, you need a piece 4.5 by 1.5, and then for the sentiment, I'm using 2 1/2-inch pieces, 1 designer series paper, and 1 basic white. Both of them are 1/2 inch. I'm going to probably trim the basic white one down. This one here, that is the DSP, is 1/2 by 2 1/4, but I'll probably cut this down to maybe around 2. All right, and then I'm going to show you what we're using for this. So I said the stitch rectangles already. I'm using the 5th one from the center of the larger ones, and we're using the Share a Milkshake and the Best Family Ever, and I'm only using the Happy Birthday out of here. So I was going to make this card for my sister first because I have a few birthdays, but it is going to be a friend, and I do have friend here, but I thought the friend, I tried it and I didn't like how it looked on the front, so I just left the Celebrate. But I might use the sister for my sisters and just cut off the TER and use sis, because that's what we call each other. All right. So you can use that for whoever you're going to make it for as well. It's a really good set. And then you're going to use some basic white for stamping, and that's what we're going to do first. So, and I'm going to take this one too because I'm going to stamp the very bottom with the Happy Birthday. So to start out with first, the colors that I'm using are Soft Suede, Sweet Sorbet, and Petal Pink. And I'm going to also stamp the sentiment for the front. So let's do that, and I'm using the Memento Black for that. And that is the Celebrate. These are always the hardest for me because I have to get it on this little 1/2-inch piece. So let's see how well I did. Did I get it straight? Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to do the Happy Birthday for the inside. I like this happy birthday too. It's more of a whimsical one, and it fit this little stamp set really well. So I'm going to just put that on the bottom there. And I think that's all we're using that for. And then we are going to use the Sweet Sorbet, and we are going to do the bottom. We're going to do this top first. This is a two-step stamp, and I found out that this one works first, and then lining up that one. So we're going to use this one first, full strength. And then I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to stamp off on this one. I'm going to grab a scrap. I actually stamped on the other side of this, so it is a scrap piece. And then you're going to just line this up. I hope I don't get my head in the way. And you're going to stamp that right over the top. It's best to look right over the top because like I got the top part here, but you're not going to see that. I got it a little bit off. I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet for our little cherry here. And also for our straw. And then we're going to use the soft suede. Let me close this one up. I think that's it for that. I'm going to use the soft suede, and this is going to be the ice cream, and we're making it a chocolate shake. And the petal pink is for the background on this piece right here. And that's these little hearts here. And I'm just stamping them kind of randomly. You don't have to really do it in the center because our little milkshake is going to cover that. Let's see, I think that's good. Let's just do one little thing there. All right. Now all the dies that I used are right here. So this piece right here, I already cut it out with soft suede. So it's this is for the front. And then I cut out of the petal pink the 3 little hearts, which are this one right here. And those are ready to go because I need to cut out all these pieces here. So I need to cut this little milkshake here. I'm just going to grab my tape here and put it down while we go. The little cherry, that it cuts out right here. And then this is the straw. You can do this so many colors. I just wanted it to coordinate with the designer series paper that I chose. Usually I pick the designer series paper and then I go with the colors. You know, everything with Stampin' Up coordinates, which I love. Alright, so all of these are going to go through the cut and emboss, and I will be right back with that. Okay, so we have the cherry, the little cup there, and our chocolate, and then our straw right here. All right, now we just have to put this together. I'm going to go ahead and use wet glue, and I'm going to start by putting the straw in there. So this just slides in. It's got a little hole there, a little slit, and I just want to make sure that sticks there. And then we're going to just put it right on the edge here. This is going to go on here. It ended up cutting really straight, so didn't have to worry about that being off a little bit. And then I'm going to just put the cherry on top. You can color in some of these little spots and give it some sprinkles. I did that on another project. I'll link it in the video. The other project I made using this stamp set. So cute. All right, and then let's go ahead and adhere it to the front here of our, or the inside of our card. And I'm keeping it flat because the pop-up sticks up, and this one's going to go through the mail, so I like to keep the postage down since everything has gone up. But look how cute. Isn't that so cute? I love this little stamp set. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our card base and let's mat these pieces. So I'm using this piece here for the inside. It's a little bit different than the one I used before because I'm using Scrap Up, y'all. And then this is going to be on the front. Here. And then we are going to use this piece here for our front. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down first. And I'm going to use that wet glue again. You really need a bottle like this. And these bottles are linked in the description below, by the way. I really love these. And they come in a big pack. So if one of them clogs up on you, I had a couple clog up on me because I didn't put a pin in it and I didn't close it with the little cap. So it ended up clogging up on me. So just be aware of that. Make sure you keep it closed. And I just grabbed another one. So that is going to be there. I'm going to use this piece here and I'm going to flag the end of this. And get that one right on the middle. And maybe I'll flag the end of this one too. I'm going to have to cut it shorter, but I didn't flag the other one. Let's see what that looks like. Do it a little bit different. And then I'm just going to add a little bit down here. This is a really easy pop-up card, y'all. You should really try them. Don't be afraid of pop-ups because they are so fun and it gives you such a good effect. People always say, how did you do that? But it's really, really easy. So that is how we're doing that. Then we're going to put on our hearts. We have 3 of them. I kind of like it bannered there. And then, whoops, we're going to do the little heart up here. And I'm also using my opaque adhesive back gems, and I'm using these right here, which I think are Sweet Sorbet. They're pretty close to Sweet Sorbet. So I just decided to use these. It gives it just a cute little accent. These are really pretty too. All right, and we're going to put this on our front. Again, I'm just gluing it down because I don't want the extra postage. And I think I'm going to really like the white card base better. It just makes the front pop more, I think. All right, so now let's go ahead and do our little mechanism for our pop-up. So we have to score this. It always comes apart. I mean, you're scoring it on the 4.5 inch side, and you're just going to score it at 3/4, 2 1/4, and 3. These are the easiest pop-ups you can do. And by the way, the first time I did one of these, I got this idea from Karen Aiken. She is an Instagram friend of mine, and she does a lot of pop-up, so you can look her up. But she does a lot of pop-ups, and this one, she usually uses dies for it, but she does have quite a few that are not dies as well. All right, so on this one right here, this little end right here, you're just going to put glue on that end right there, and you're folding this is folded right in half. So you want to lay this down. I did mine right in the center, and then you want to close that up like that. And I usually try to hold it for a minute or so just to make sure it's glued. All right, and then you have this part right here. This is another section right here, and you want to only put the glue on that last section. There. And I usually just put it down like that and then glue it. And it's going to look like a little cube when you open it up. So see how it looks? That's your little pop-up. And it's so dramatic. I mean, when someone opens it up and sees it pop up. And then we're using this one for the inside. So we're going to add adhesive right there. And then I usually leave a tiny space there. One thing you want to be really aware of is that you don't want your piece to hang out past. See how that goes down there? You don't want it to go past. This one's fine like it is because it's not going past your opening. If it does, it's not going to be like a pop-up. It's not going to be much of a surprise if it comes out. Make sure it's nice and straight too. So I'm going to hold that down there for a minute. Okay, so that's how it pops up. Isn't that cute? I just love that. And I love this stamp set. It's so cute. So here is the other one. This one I did in Petal Pink. Which one do you like better? I don't know. I just think this kind of pops more with the basic white around the edge. So I think I'm favoring this one right here. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any product, don't forget about Celebration ending today. And this is a February host code, and this is the last day for it. I'll have a new one on Thursday with my treat holder. And so this is the last day for February. All right, everyone. Where is the time going, by the way? I don't know. All right, everyone. I hope you all have a blessed day. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.